In communities around the world, laws serve as the backbone for maintaining order, promoting justice, and protecting individuals. Yet when we juxtapose the ancient laws of tribal communities with the vast frameworks of modern legislation, an intriguing narrative unfolds, highlighting the power of community and the evolution of legal practices over time. Picture a remote village, nestled somewhere in a sprawling forest. Here, tribal laws have governed the community for centuries, rooted deeply in tradition and cultural values. These laws are typically unwritten, passed down through generations by word of mouth, and are integral to the identity of the tribe. They reflect a deep understanding of the natural world and a symbiotic relationship with their surroundings, designed to protect not only social harmony but also their environment. Tribal laws often operate on a principle of collectivism. They emphasize community welfare, with judgments carried out by elders or councils that hold wisdom and respect rather than formal legal training. The focus remains on restoration over retribution. Resolving conflicts is a communal responsibility, leaning more towards reconciliation and healing. This approach nurtures a deep sense of belonging and accountability within the community. In contrast, modern legislation, as seen in contemporary societies, boasts an elaborate compilation of codified laws. These laws are designed to address the complexities of increasingly diverse and digital landscapes. Legislation today is characterized by its structured nature, with written codes accessible to the public, allowing for transparency and consistency. The justice system is largely bureaucratic, with specialized courts and professionals trained to interpret the law impartially. These laws operate under the idea of individualism, where rights and responsibilities rest upon the individual rather than the community. Protection of personal freedoms and property are key, and often the process prioritizes legal consequences over social healing. The retributive nature of modern legislation can sometimes result in polarized societies, where the communal fabric is stretched in favor of objective adjudication. Despite their differences, both systems aim to serve justice and uphold societal values, albeit in ways reflective of their unique contexts. As globalization shapes our world, there is a burgeoning recognition of the value within indigenous legal practices. Integrating restorative practices from tribal systems could enrich modern legislation, potentially providing more holistic approaches to justice that emphasize healing and reintegration over punishment. In today's world, where societies are striving for sustainable development and social equity, learning from tribal communities could illuminate pathways towards more balanced legal systems. By bridging the gaps between these two seemingly disparate legal frameworks, we can foster environments where laws are not just tools of regulation, but instruments of community empowerment and collective harmony. Appreciating the power of community, whether through tribal laws or modern legislation, invites us to evolve our understanding of justice. It calls for recognizing diversity within legal practices as a strength and embracing the interconnectedness of society as fundamental to creating a more just and compassionate world. The dialogue between tribal laws and modern legislation underscores the transformative potential of community-based approaches to justice. By valuing tradition alongside innovation, we create a forward-thinking society that honors both its heritage and its future.